Hey everybody, welcome back to the EQN Sports Desk, all driven by Holiday Auto Group. I am Drew Stew. I am a fan of yours. I've been a fan of yours for about the last 3 or so years. This is Corlee Massey. Great breakaway roping today.
Thank you.
You are doing it, sister.
Thank you.
You're just 15 years old, the champion of the 15 and under breakaway roping. It's no surprise at all. The only thing that I'm surprised about is they're having the short round of the Open without you right now. That's it. Gosh dang, I know I had to twist that knife, right? Hey, talk about your day today so far. You had a great day.
It was pretty good, yes, sir. We started out in the 19 under. I didn't do any good on my first one. I was 2.7 on my second one.
Sure.
Came back and figure eighted a back leg
on
my third one to be good. So just tried to go for the round. I ended up winning the second round.
You
got
did.
some round money.
Good.
Yes, sir. And then came back in the 15 under. Knew the calves were a little softer,
Sure.
so I made sure and scored and see my start. And just Dad told me just stay behind the barrier and rope them. So
Yeah.
just tried to rope them and stay behind the barrier. And then roped in the Open. Did not stay behind the barrier very well. I was 2.4 on one of them, so but I don't think that was fast enough to place. So
Sure.
not too bad.
Not a bad day, though. I mean, as you look down in the 15U, I mean, you dominated. Of course, you won the average. You won the first round, won the second round, won second in the short go. I mean, that's what I've loved about you since the first time I met you a few years. What did we meet at the Patriot? I think a few years. Isn't that
sir.
where it was, Corlee?
Somewhere.
The first time I think
Yes,
it was
sir.
the Patriot. So you're roping good. You're roping consistent. You're roping fast. I mean, you're 7:35 on 3 right here. You're getting them in the rounds. Good job, sister.
Thank
It's
you.
fun watching you rope, and all of us guys talk about it. We love the breakaway roping.
Yes, sir.
The breakaway roping is so much fun to watch. You girls are roping, so I announce the high school finals. My favorite event to announce. Sorry, team ropers, but it is. It's because it's so fast, and it's getting faster and faster every year.
Yes, sir. We're just thankful for people like these, the USTRC, putting us on and keeping it going.
Well, we appreciate you. So, in your short career, I mean, you're young. You're 15 years old. What have you seen the changes in the breakaway roping?
I really didn't pay attention when I was. I mean, I'm just 15 now, but
Sure.
I really didn't pay attention to it. But now, like looking back and seeing like the wins and how much it paid back then, and then just now, it's crazy, and we're just thankful to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, your deal, we added it up here a minute ago. We're knocking on 7,000, right?
Yes, sir.
Just for this roping.
Yes, sir.
That's not including what you won in the 19U.
Right.
So $7,000. That in and of itself used to be a big check in a breakaway roping.
Correct.
A
For
big
sure.
check.
Yes, sir.
And now what you girls can rope for is pretty dang amazing.
Now that's just I'm happy I won money and not no money.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So I got to ask you, how come we're not team roping? As good as you handle a rope, why are we not team roping?
I wish I was. It's my dad.
Dad.
He told me that I rope too good and that he has too much money invested in calf horses for me to chance cutting my thumb off.
Oh, he's worried about your digits.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I think it's pretty ridiculous, but
that
I think he's
girl-
just preying on my downfall.
Calling you out,
but
Dad. She's calling you out. Well, but you were telling me a story. You have entered though, right?
Yes, sir. I entered a team rope, and Dad was he didn't want to wait around for the 10, so he roped in the 12, and I made it back twice through a short round. Drew in 4 times. I was 1 out of placing, so I don't know what's holding him back.
It sounds to me like he's just keeping money out of your pocket.
Right.
Is what it
That's
sounds
what
like
I
to
think
me.
so.
Absolutely. That's what
Yes,
it
sir.
sounds like to me. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and watch your runs right here. So tell me about your horse when we get into it right here.
That's Tonka. He's 19, maybe 20. I just bought him about a year ago from Josie Connor. She sent him to me for the summer, and I was just babysitting him while she was gone out rodeoing, and I guess they saw that I was just kicking butt on him and winning everything, and they decided to let me buy him, and he's the biggest blessing. I've never gotten with a horse so quick. Him and my roan, they're definitely the ones keeping me going.
He's really smooth across the line right here, isn't he?
Yes, sir. On the first one in the 19 under, I didn't score very good. And that horse, you really got to figure him out in the box,
Sure.
just floating him across. I mean, get him going with your feet and just keeping him in your hand. And when it comes to breakaway, it's staying behind the barrier and
Sure.
riding the barrier. So
Sure.
he comes in clutch on those setups.
Yeah. Boy, you roped that one sharp. All right, we're going to go down to your second run. You were 231 on that one right there.
This one, I just staying behind the barrier. Missed my slack a little bit there.
Yeah, little bobble on your slack.
I wasn't trying to second guess myself, so just stay behind the barrier and rope him.
Just go do your job right there.
Sir.
Yep. So you're 246 on that one. Yeah, good run. All right, we're going to go to the short go right here. What callback were you? Were you high back?
High call.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you're high back right here. That calf want to stumble a little bit right there?
Yeah, they told me that he was medium minus, so he was definitely way softer than all the other ones I roped.
Sure.
So I made sure and kept tonking my hand and made it work.
Absolutely. So watch it again. Yeah, it looks like he just kind of wants to stumble on you right there a little bit.
Sir.
Good job. Good work.
Thank you.
Well, we'll take it right there. So 735 on 3, and I got to go back. You were 2. Oh, okay. I had those times. Oh, all right. I'm not real good at my math right now. I just confused myself, Corlee. So you were 231 on that first one. That also won the first round. You were 246 on that second one we watched. That won the second round. And then that 258 in the short go, you won second in the short round as well. For a total of right there, I think it was $6,940 or something right there, right?
Yes, sir.
Does that sound close enough?
Yes, sir.
Close enough. Right around 7,000.
Pretty good.
Call it 7,000.
Yes, sir.
We'll round up. Where are you headed next, sister?
Vegas. So I've been trying to get in the American. I made it last year when I was 14.
Yeah.
And I won the Kojo Breakaway. So I got a spot automatically to Oklahoma. Well, we had already bought into Kentucky, so I went to Kentucky and made the short round over there. No good in the short round. So I go to Oklahoma, and I roped in the qualifying rounds just to get a feel of the start and everything.
Sure.
And I roped the short round, and I roped a body
to
make it back.
And when was that? Just last week,
just
right?
Last week, yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then we leave Tuesday to go all the way to Vegas.
But that's worth it if that all works out, isn't it?
Yes, sir. We've already this deep in it. That's what Dad told me. He said we're already this deep in it. We might as well.
Dad's entered up, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna lay off Dad a little bit. I understand. We'll stick with the breakaway roping, but you've got just that opportunity right there.
Yes, sir. Just knowing I have my family behind me and people to support me, it's keeping me going.
Well, I love it. You're 15 years old. What about school? When do you have time for school?
I tend to get behind a little bit.
I love your honesty.
That's something my parents are pretty hard on me about.
Yeah.
They have to remind me a couple times a week, but I try to stay on it. It's just
you're gonna be fine.
I agree.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. As a dad, you're gonna be fine. And I know that they're awful proud. This takes a lot of hard work right now, and they're not. You trying to get in the American and all that. They're not gonna give you those runs. You're gonna have to go earn those runs.
Right.
Every one of them. And it's great that Mom and Dad are helping you out, keeping you in the horse flesh, keeping you dialed in, and your school, and you're gonna be just fine.
Yes, sir. I agree.
you're going to be just fine. So, well, I tell you what, sister, good luck. Good luck out in Vegas. I would love nothing more to see you beat their pants off. How cool would that be?
I appreciate it. Yes, sir. I'm trying to.
You're doing a great job. Well, we're going to see a lot more from this cowgirl as we go down through the years. That's for sure. This is Corlee Massey, and our Texas cowgirl's going home with just about $7,000. So, good job.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you on the big screen again, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, everybody. We'll stick around. We got some more winners coming up, and then we've also got the all-girl team roping coming up, presented by Cinch Ladies, and that will be here in just a little bit as well. On behalf of Corlee, I'm Drew Stu, and this is EQN Sports, all driven by Holiday Auto Group. We'll catch you in a little bit.